Hey there, how's it going? So we're going to be playing some top ladder today. We're currently 61st in the world. Not too shabby, but there's some more important business to attain to right now. We have the John Bork calling emote. I finally unlocked it, guys. This is a great achievement in my life. I need to put this in my emote deck right here because, I mean, how can I go into a battle without flexing this emote, right? So I'm going to put this in my slots right here and hop into the first match. 61st in the world. Let's get some ladder games going. Let's go. Okay, we have a game here against Sorry Go Home, and I played this guy a few times earlier today. He was running 3.0 Expo, so it's a pretty stressful matchup most of the time. One that definitely I think can go either way depending on the start, but hopefully we can be the ones in the driver's seat. He's gonna go for the Electro Spirits. If I did have my Tesla, I would put it at the bridge right here, but I don't have it in cycle, so I'm just gonna go ahead and rocket that. Not really an ideal start having to kind of overspin like that, but it's okay. Not the end of the world either. So we need to be very careful of two things in this matchup, and that is Evo Archers, number one. That is always number one, and then of course the fireball cycle, you know, building up to the point where I can't come back at all. So I've got to be careful. It's hard to defend against this deck, but I would say that once we get to our Evo Knight, I feel a little bit more safe because it's so good. I don't have a good hand right now. You definitely don't want to cycle your Larrys just on nothing because they're is a interaction where you can put your rocket down then skellies, and that fully counters the Expo. And right now, I have nothing in cycle for that. I'm going to go for my Knight like that. I had to cycle my Tesla at the bridge because I just had the worst hand ever, to be honest. It was really awkward. We got to log this, then Ice was the right-hand side here. I might lose the game, potentially. He's got a Fireball. I'm going to go for my skellies right now, and then we can get a Tesla down just in time. Holy smokes. Okay, that was almost really bad, but we luckily had just enough Elixir to get that Tesla down. Yeah, like you can see, the pressure in single Elixir, it's stressful. It's very, very hard, especially when they're just kind of constantly going in over and over and over and over. And, of course, they're going to be able to outcycle my rocket, so I can't just rocket every Expo. We've got to think about ways to defend it. That's not the rocket. For example, this Evo Knight right here is going to be super helpful whenever he does decide to go for his next Expo, which wouldn't surprise me if it's very soon. So he's going to Evo Archers the back. I have literally nothing else to play but my Tornado on them, which is not really a great play, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I mean, I can't cycle my Knight because, of course, I would just automatically lose the game. So I'm going to go for the log on top of the Archer and then go for the Evo Knight down low like this. Okay, let's go. I kind of want to rocket that, but I know it's just probably not the best play. I'm going to go Ice Wiz, then I can Evo Tesla if he plays his Tesla. Okay, he does. So I'm just going to drop my Tesla Evo on top of his, and that should be a full counter of that, right? I can log as well. Wait, no, wait, what? How did my Tesla... I can't get a Knight down. Wait, what? How did my Tesla Evo die? I'm so confused. My Ice Wiz didn't slow down the other Tesla? Okay. Well, that sucks. There goes like half my tower. I genuinely thought that Evo Tesla was enough to counter that. It's all good, though. Not really, but I'm just going to go Skellies like this. Log on top of the Archers and the Knights. Knight on the left does not get a swing, and yeah, we are cooked beyond belief right here. I mean, maybe we can come back. You never know. I'm not going to give up, of course, but it's going to be a absolute grind. There's the Fireball. Can I get my Tesla down just in time? Holy smokes. Okay, this is a sweat fest right here on the defensive end. I'm just kind of struggling for my life, it feels like, right here. So we're down, what, 1,500 damage because of that lock? Ugh. I don't think it's possible to come back in this one, but I'm going to give him my best shot. Let's just go for the offensive Expo. Evo Knight the bridge as well, just to, you know, pressure him. And he's going to Evo Archers, right? Yeah, there it is. So I'm going to go for my Evo Tesla, cycle my Larrys, then log them as soon as I physically can. Hopefully he doesn't have the best response to this in hand. He's back to another Knight, which is absurd with how fast 3.0 can cycle. He's going to have to play a Tesla on that, Evo Tesla. So as soon as he does that, I'm just going to go opposite lane. Okay, we get a little bit of damage. I don't know if it matters. I need to hit a crazy Tornado. There's really no other way to put it, guys. If I don't hit a nice Tornado like this, then I can't win the game. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Yes, the Fireball log. We're actually kind of back in the game. We're going to be almost even if I rocket. Wait. Everyone hold your horses. Almost triple Elixir as well, which I think does favor me. So he's going to defensive Expo. Interesting. I thought that he would for sure go in right there. I'm just going to cycle my Larrys. I guess he's kind of being patient, which is something you usually don't see from 3.0 in general. I'm going to go for the Ice Wiz to the side like this right now. I guess I'll just cycle my Knight to back. Don't really love the play, but I'm kind of scared. I cannot rocket. I will lose instantly. So I just have to NATO and log to cycle and then just keep cycling my cards. If I rocket, he will just Expo again, and I have no chance of defending. He's going to Expo either way, right? So we got to think about that. I'm going to go Evo Knight like this. I'm going to go for the Tornado and then log the Archers. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to Tesla as well. He's going to probably Tesla himself. There's the Evo Archers from him. I'm going to go for my Ice Wiz on top of them to make sure they die. There's his Tesla. I need to go for another Knight. Keep my Ice Wizards alive. Hopefully. Nice. Okay, that works. Is he going to archers again? I think so. I'm going to go log like this. Surely this Expo eventually has to go down, right? I'm going to go Tesla. Dude, holy smokes. This Expo has so much health. Let's go for the skeletons like this. I'm going to go for the ice in the middle. He's going to try and fireball that, but I don't think he can, unless I'm mistaken. Can he? No, he can't. That's a bad fireball. I'm going to go Evo Tesla. I think we could potentially actually win this game. Hold on. Dude, I need these archers to die, though. They're just being so annoying. I'm going to go for the Knight Evo at the bridge. Keep my ice wizards alive. And yeah, 21 seconds. We have to rock it twice and then log. I think it's going to be very close. I'm actually not sure if we can get it because I didn't really have enough time to play all my spells earlier, so this is going to be kind of a bit of a close one. Ice was like this, we can rocket. I don't think we can log. Is that enough though? Is rocket enough, or is he going to win with a log? I think he wins with a log, right? Wait, no, do we win? I think we win just barely, right? Oh my gosh, we do. Whew, what a comeback right there, guys. That clutch tornado got us back in the game, and yeah, after that rough start, I genuinely thought I was going to take no damage, and then the Evo Tesla, like, sold me, but we'll take it, though. We come back and win by 24 health. Up against Sir Galatza, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and this next one, I'm not sure what he's running. I want to say Beatdown or RG. I guess RG, well, no, RG is kind of a cycle deck nowadays. It's like freaking 2.9 average cost, which is kind of absurd, but he's going to go Baby Dragon in the back. Okay, so Baby Dragon, Barbaro, could be Golem, could be Electro Giants, which is kind of fallen out of the meta. I'm actually going to go for a Hunter Tesla, as it's called, at the bridge right here, and snipe that Baby Dragon, only because I just wanted to keep my Ice Wiz alive and also have that potential threat at the bridge. He's going to Golem up opposite lane, excuse me. Ice Wiz gets 2 shots. Every bit of damage I get, I will take it for sure, especially from the Ice Wizard. He's going to Valkyrie the bridge. Interesting. Not something you usually see. It's usually like Baby Dragon, minions. There's the minions. Okay, so I'm going to go for a late tornado like this, pull everything back, just take my time here, let the Tesla and the Expo do their work. Knight's doing perfect, just tanking for just enough of those cards to where nothing's really going to affect me. So I'm going to go Skellies to make sure the minions don't connect, and wow, that defense was, I'm going to be honest, it just felt like symmetrically perfect. If that's one way to describe it. I don't even know if that's a correct way of describing it, but it felt good. It felt really solid. I'm going to go Tesla like here for the Barbarian Barrel. I'm not going to lie, I was going to play that Tesla either way, so we got a little bit fortunate that he bar barreled at the same time. He's going to probably just Golem up again. I'm going to go for my Ice Wiz. Actually, hold on. He doesn't have... Well, is he going to Golem this? Is he going to Golem the back? I'm not sure. Because if he does, I'm going to go Expo, right? Surely. Let's see what he does here. Does he go in the middle? He might go in the middle. If he does, I was going to go for the defensive Expo, actually, but I'm just going to go for my log on top of this. This matchup is all about, like, reacting to what he's doing. I don't want to be the one that's really dictating the game. I want to let him come to me and eventually punish him, hopefully, for his mistake, or play perfect defense the whole game if I can, which is a very big if, especially against Evil Baby Dragon. Cards like that, minions are super good at the bridge. And it's just pressuring in general. So he's going to go minions like that. Hold on a second. My Evo Tesla is going to pop up again, I think. It's going to go underground and pop up for the minions again. Oh, that's perfect. I love that interaction. Beautiful Evo Tesla. I'm just going to go for my Expo like this right now. Maybe he'll play something? Nah, okay. I was hoping we could maybe timing him with like a bad play. But he's going to go for the Golem. No minions in cycle. He's got Zappies, which he probably, yep, I was going to say probably will drop. This is the card at the bridge that we have no chance of killing without rocketing, and I never want to rocket Zappies if I can prevent it. It's just not a good trade. So Ice was going to do, well, it was going to do some, but the Zappy retargeted it onto the Golemite, which kind of sucks. All right, not bad. We don't take any damage here, so he's going to go for another Golem push probably sometime soon. I guess we can just chill, go for a Knight, and then probably, I'm going to go Knight like this, then I'm also going to go for the log on these Zappies to take them out. We're going to clip that Barbarian in there, I think, as well. Not that it really matters, but just going to go for the defensive Expo right here. I know we could offensive other lane, and you guys probably think that's the right play, but just, you got to trust me on this, all right? I played this game for too long. I think that's just a bad idea. I don't think offensive Expo is a good idea when he has Zappies in rotation almost ever, unless it's a desperation last second play. We can nail that Valk to make sure the tower targets the minions, which is what we want right there. Unfortunately, that Dragon's going to survive, isn't it? I think it is. But I have Evo Tesla, which is going to clean up all of this beautifully right there. I can wait for that Valk to die, then Skelly's behind on the mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh my gosh, that defense was kind of clean. Wait, guys, we haven't taken any damage so far, and he's put, like, what, 3 Golem pushes or something? So I'm feeling pretty good about my defensive capabilities. Let's go for another defensive Expo. Perfect timing it right into his Golem, exactly what we wanted to do right there. And then I can just go for the Ice with the back again and hopefully you know, keep holding down the forts back here. So he's gonna Valkyrie to the side. I don't think that Valkyrie provides much of anything for him on offense. That's a really valuable tornado. Look at that value. That's gonna clean up absolutely everything. And then the Ice was just getting so much value with it, and the Tesla, even though it got vined, is still tanking, and the Expo did a good job too. I don't even have anything to play right here. I guess I'll just go for a second Ice Wizard. Yeah, I mean, we can cycle back to another one for defense if I really need to. I want to go... Ooh, no, chill. Let me defensive Expo again. You know what? I'm going to commit to this now. Let's just defend. I believe in my defense. I don't need the Expo lock. We have the lead and we have rockets, right? So we don't need to worry about the tower damage. We just need to make sure we don't take tower damage. He's going to go for the Valkyrie. I'm just going to go Knight like this. He might minions. I'm going to go log, Skellies, and then Ice was on the minions as soon as I can. We're back to Evo Tesla, so I can drop that down. That does kill the Zappies, I believe, right? Okay, yeah, it does. Perfect. Kind of a bad Knight. I low-key was a little bit scared that wasn't going to kill the Zappies, the Tesla, so I did put the Knight down. That's going to be fine, though. We're cleaning up. Oh my gosh, no damage again, bro. If I play a perfect game right now, holy smokes. Okay, let's go. I mean, Expo the back, and then Ice was the back again. Ice Wizard on the left gets a few shots. I'll take that. We actually have more damage on the left tower. All right, I'm going to rocket this Valkyrie and this Baby Dragon. I'm just going to wait for the right time. Right about now. Get that down. I think that hits right before the Valk swings. Beautiful. I can logged in Skelly the mini P.E.K.K.A. Beautiful. Keep the Knight alive. Bro, guys, this might have been one of the better defensive games, if I don't jinx myself here, that I've ever had. We literally took 0 damage. He's probably going to Vines my tower because he doesn't want to take 0 damage on my tower, I would assume, the whole game. But wow, what a game. We played that just, I mean, defensively perfect. Yeah, he does Vines, unfortunately, to ruin the perfect game, but it doesn't matter. I still count that as a perfect game right there. We literally didn't take damage until the last 3 seconds with the spell. So I'm pretty happy with that performance, and that was a nice win against a pretty meta Golem deck at this moment. Okay, up against Newbie in this one, I think it's probably Goblin Drill Rocket for the most of the time. When I face this guy, that's what he's running. I don't like facing the Rocket version, and I'm pretty sure that's the best drill version right now. But the Rocket version is super hard because they can pretty much just cycle to a second Rocket no matter what the timing is, especially later in the match right here. I'm just going to tank the Fire Spirit. I don't really want to burn a Tornado. Does he snowball that? He does. I feel like that doesn't do anything though, right? Because the Knight's going to tank. Yeah, so I'm actually going to Rocket his tower on the first, like, I guess after the first push of this game here. The reason I'm doing this is you pretty much have to cycle rockets any chance you get in this matchup because it's really, really hard to get Expo damage. Pretty much impossible, I would say, if they don't make a huge mistake or, you know, overspend with a rocket or something. The only way I get an Expo lock is if I predict their rocket and go over the Expo at the same time, like if they're rocketing my tower, of course. Okay, he does snowball again, so he's just gonna snowball drill the whole time at the bridge. I have to Ice Whiz because that third goblin spawned, which kind of sucks. But yeah, what I was saying was the only way to get Expo locks is if they rocket your tower at the same exact time you Expo, because keep in mind, like, even if they rocket my tower, he can get back to it so fast. He goes Berserker, Skellies, Fire Spirit, Snowball. He's back to it instantly. It's so fast. Or Bomber, any of those combinations. Let's go for this. I'm going to Evo, or not Evo Tesla here, because he's going to drill, yeah, in the front. I had a feeling. He has Evo Snowball, so I have to pretty much overcommit right here so we don't lose the entire match. No way that hits my tower, right? Are you serious? Okay, that sucks. I guess I'll Expo. He's just going to probably rocket it, though, and it's not going to do too much for me. He goes for the Fire Spirit and the Cannon. Let me go for the Skellies, just in case. Okay, he does rocket. That's fine. All right, so he played, what, 10 Elixir right there on that. I think we're in a decent spot to rocket, but he's just going to go all in. So, this matchup, I would say I lose at least 8 out of 10 times, but hopefully this one's going to be different for y'all. I got to get this victory. Even if I lose, it's whatever, but I'm going to go for the Ice with the back right here and see what he wants to do. I could rocket but right there, but he's just going to drill Snowball Evolution, so I've got to think about what he's going to do next and try and just predict what he's doing, I guess is the best way to think about it or describe it. So he's going to go Goblin Drill. Well, I thought he was going to Goblin Drill. He's going to Goblin Drill sometime eventually. There it is. Wait, he just used his Snowball, so let's go Knight on top of this. What does he do for that? Does he rocket this? He might. I wouldn't be that surprised. Wait, what the heck? He played another Snowball, bro. Holy moly. This deck, the cycle of this deck is disgusting. You literally can get around to cards in a millisecond. It's kind of absurd to witness. I'm going to go Tesla the bridge. He's going to drill again. I'm not going to do anything too crazy yet. I'm just going to go Knight. Wow, he actually rockets that. Holy smokes. Okay, so that's really aggressive. I think this might be our chance to try and do something, but like I said, he's going to be back to a rocket anytime he wants. I could maybe have NATO'd that, but I thought he was going to Skellies as well right there. Is he back to rocket? He is. He's back to rocket now if he wants it. Bro, that is absurd. Okay, so he rocketed my tower, got back around to rocket for my Expo. We can rocket his tower. It's a rocket party apparently in here. I'm going to go for the Ice with the back and see what he does want to do. He's going to drill and then Snowball, of course. It's not really much of a secret to anyone. I'm going to go Tesla like this. He's going to Snowball, so I'm not going to Skellies. Yeah, perfect. I can go here. All right. I put the Skellies just in case. I think he might rocket my tower. He kind of has to do something. He's going to drill again. I'm just going to go rocket early. There's the drill. He's going to rocket my tower 100%. So I'm going to go for the Ice Boost like this. He does not. He goes for the Snowball Evolution. He's going to rocket this, though, isn't he? I think he is. Yep. Okay, so here's the only chance we have the whole game. We have to go Expo Evo Tesla at the bridge. I mean, there's no other chance, right? I have to get a lock right here. If I don't get a lock, I lose. He's got a way faster cycle to me. He's got way too good of defense against the Expo, specifically with the rockets. I have to pre-tornado something. I'm going to go for this on the Berserker right here. Yes. He has to rocket, but guys, that puts us in 2 rocket range. We can actually have a chance to win now. Okay, he's got a Snowball drill, which which is so hard to defend that push. I'm going to go for the rocket right now. Okay. We need all 3 of our spells to win this game. We need 1 log, 1 tornado, and 1 rockets. He's going to spam a drill snowball here. I gotta get my Tesla down, I think, as fast as I can, please. Okay, we unfortunately, do not catch that, but I think we're fine. Okay, I need to get back to my log as quickly as possible. The problem is, he's already back to another drill. This deck is insanely fast. I gotta go Ice Wiz, then we can just log. I think we're chilling. I'm gonna go log, bro, right now. Yeah, we're good. I don't know why I hesitated. I thought I needed to log on defense. I'm not gonna lie, but we do get the win. Holy smokes. That matchup is so hard, as you guys can tell, but we do come out victorious this time. Let's go. Facing Tanjiro in this next match right here. Not sure what he's running. I think it actually might be beatdown as well, like Golem or RG. When I say beatdown, that's what I think of mainly. I'm going to go Knight on top of this. Yeah, Barbell kind of confirms. It's Baby Dragon, so it's probably the exact same Golem deck that the last opponent had, or not the last opponent, but the last Golem player had. I'm going to go Ice with the back right here and see what he does want to do. That is going to be a connection. He goes for the Golem in the back. I mean, dude, I'm going to go Offensive Expo only because I have this Ice Wiz already here. He minions. You know what? That's fine. I'm not a huge fan of this, but, like, honestly, I'm glad I went offensive because, dude, I just feel like it's stupid to Golem in the back first play, and you should be able to get punished for something like that. Hopefully, we don't lose our whole tower. That would suck. But I'm going to go Knight early. I'm going to go Ice Wiz as soon as I can because we need to get the slowdown effects happening, like, right now, or we're going to have a really hard time defending this push. So he goes for the Vines early. I don't agree with that Vines, only because I think that we're chilling either way. I can go Tornado like this to pull everything back, and, of course, now he doesn't have that Vines. I can go Skellies. That should actually kite the Baby Dragon with the Skelly. No, that's so unlucky. I don't know if you guys noticed what happened right there, but the one skeleton went for the Golemite, so the Baby Dragon actually didn't aggro the Skellies like it would have normally, and that just cost me all those Baby Dragon shots, and actually we're losing now, that's kind of a sucky way to take damage, is an interaction like that where the Larrys left me, but it's all good. I'm going to go log. I have no other choice but to just log in the Knight. I really don't want to Tesla on top of a Ghost. It's just almost never the right play, unless it's last, you have to and nothing else is in cycle. What is the play here? That is my question. It's going to be hard to break through. It's going to probably be a lot pretty similar to that last Golem matchup where I'm going to have to play perfect defense and then maybe rocket cycle at the ends, but every Golem match is different. The Knight is not even moving. Like, what is that? He does go for the Golem. I just cannot stand Zappies. They're one of my least favorite cards to go up against, especially because I don't have a Valk. I just can't kill them. I'm going to go rocket on this early. Maybe a little bit too aggressive, but honestly, I'd rather be like decisive with what I'm doing than try and worry about, oh, how am I going to kill these Zappies, and then just like that, bang, I'm done for, and I have too much elixir to defend and I lost the game. So I'm happy we rocketed that, even though it is, like, of course, pretty expensive to rocket on top of those Zappies, and I don't want to do it every time, but just going to go for the Ice Wiz the back and see what he does want to do. We might just cycle minions or something on top of that, or Baby Dragon. He goes Zappies the back. I think we just Evo Tesla the middle. He's going to Golem 1000% in the back probably here. Golem question mark, there it is. So I'm just going to go Defensive Expo since he did put the Golem in the middle, not the back. If he did put it in the back, I might have gone for an Offensive Expo Tornado play, but we'll see. I've got time. There's no rush. Like, think about it like this. We are in control until he takes the lead, right? So the second he has a lead that's sustainable, which is maybe over a rocket's worth of damage, then I'll be a little bit worried, but I'm not worried right now. So let's go for the Tornado like this to pull everything together. Mini Pack is going to get one shot on my tower, I think, but I'm just going to let it happen because it's going to even out damage for the most part. That's a pretty aggressive minions. I'm going to double Ice Wiz on them, and I think that's going to clean it up perfectly. Wait a second. I'm going to go Expo here. If he Golems this, he's Goleming into a Knight, an Ice Wizard, and an Expo, so that Golem will get fried. He messes up and he lost the game. The reason he lost the game is because I can Tornado that Golem out of range. He's going to Zappies or Vines or something. I don't think he has Vines in cycle. He's going to Zappies, so I'm just going to block them with my Knight as soon as he puts them down. If he does, yeah, perfect. I can Knight, and then he's going to Vines late, but it's already over because I can rocket the tower to finish off the game. So yeah, beautiful win right there. Low-key just kind of was patient and put his aggression against him, so GG. Okay, we're up against Defuse in this next one. This guy always plays a hyperbait deck with, I think, Mighty Miner, Wallbreaker's Goblin Barrel. It's kind of a weird version of bait that is a little bit, I think it's probably just a homemade creation of bait. Oh, by the way, got to flex the John Pork emote, guys. But yeah, this guy, I feel bad because I hard counter this deck, and honestly, it's gonna sound cheesy, but I don't enjoy playing games when I just have a really good matchup, because, like, I usually play worse for some reason, and I also just usually, like, they can't do anything, right? So the game is pretty simple, and I don't really have to make any outplays, and I enjoy Icepo a lot because you can make a ton of outplays. I mean, you can still outplay, like, get a nice Tornado against this deck. I guess that's what we can go for in this game, is maybe a cool Tornado lock or something, but I just got to keep the game, you know, within reason, and I should be all right. Let's go knight like this and then to go for the Tesla. I don't, can somebody explain to me how that goblin right there on the inside did not go to my knight? I don't get that at all because I put it directly on top of the barrel. I don't know. Maybe it was just like getting nudged by other stuff or something, but it's whatever. It doesn't change too much. I'm just curious to how that even happens, right? Like, how does the goblin just decide the tower's closer than the knight that's right on top of it? But I'm going to go Ice Wiz like this right here on top of those two guards, and I think we just honestly should play Defensive Expo. He has no big spell. I forgot to mention that. That's why it's a hard counter for me. So I'm going to go for the Defensive Expo like this and just take our time. Maybe I should have put that one tile to the left since my left tower is a little bit weaker in case he goes wall breakers, because I don't believe that kites if he does wall breakers, which is kind of a mistake by me, low-key. But like I said, it doesn't matter if I make mistakes in a matchup like this unless I completely throw the game, which is possible. Definitely have done it before. So I'm going to go knight like this, and there's the, yeah, there's the wall breakers. I kind of expected that. I think we just NATO them into the Expo right here. That should be fine. Wait, what? How does that not kite? Bro, what? Okay, whatever. It's fine. We take another wall breaker hit. I have no idea what my kiting is like today. It's just, the cards don't want to come over to where I want them to come over to. It's all good, though. Going into double elixir, this is where we can really start just applying pressure offensively for the most part. So I'm gonna go Ice Wiz the back, take our time. There's the Mighty Miner. I'm actually gonna go for the Expo and then Knight the bridge in case he cannons. He does go for the cannon, but it's all the way low. So maybe we can get a nice prediction or something on top of his Dart Goblin or something. I'm gonna go for the, let's go Skellies in the middle like this. Evo Tesla up top, then maybe I can predict the Dart Goblin or something with a log here. I'm gonna pre-log. Okay, that was maybe the worst pre-log ever. I thought he was gonna Dart Goblin, but he's already back to Mighty Miner, of course. I didn't even think about that. Let's go Knight like this. Okay, we're gonna take a lot of damage here. Oh no, we're not. The wall breakers didn't go to they went to my Tesla, which is good for me. I'm gonna go Expo, and then I'm just gonna go Skellies in case he cannons. There's the Evo Dart. No, please, please, please. Okay, Evo Dart hits my Knight. That's fine. We need to get a lock on tower. I'm kind of selling a bit right here. Let's go for the Tesla, then Evo Knight to block a Dart Goblin potentially, or wall breakers. That works. Okay, that's gonna kill that. I can just go for the Ice Wiz at the bridge. He's gonna go for the guards. So I'm gonna go Larry's as well, and I think we're in a good spot. Come on, nice. Ice Wiz is doing a decent bit. There's the Mighty Miner. I think we just go for another Expo because the Tesla, the Ice Wiz, and the Knight are all providing pressure for me, and he just used his best counter, which is the Mighty Miner. So I'm gonna go double Tesla at the bridge with this Expo in case he Dart Goblins, which is gonna be pretty solid for us. He's gonna guard all the way on the other side, probably, if I had to guess. I could have maybe NATO'd them, but when you have your Expo on the inside tile, I think this is something that people don't understand about the Tornado a lot, is even if you pull cards out of range, it's probably not going to be far enough if your Expo is on the inside tile. So you have to be very, very cautious. I'm going to go for the Evo Tesla as soon as I can here at the bridge for this Dart Goggins. Wait, let me drop it now. Perfectly timed. Okay, that works. And then I can just go for the Tornado on top of the Mighty Miner quickly, please. Nice. That is what we needed. Okay, so that is the lock we needed right there. He's going to give up. Yeah. To be fair, he played that really well. We just got that one Tornado to get the win, and that's going to do it. Hope you guys did enjoy this long, or kind of semi-long ladder push. There was a lot of good games in here. Make sure you leave a like and use code Hunter if you want. And of course, as always, enjoy the Butch clip and have a good rest of your day. But yeah, anyways, peace out, guys. Have a good one.